Hi there everybody, my name is Gene and I'm the founder of L2T, and here in this video we're going to tell you a little bit about our story and how we came to this. And so our story began a decade ago actually when someone came to me and they said, well, why don't you make money teaching guitar online? And I thought about it. I wondered, I was like, how did I actually learn guitar? And well, I remember times when my brother would teach me Blackbird, or a stranger would walk by and they'd show me another riff. I realized a whole community of people was who taught me how to play music, and I really wanted to recreate that experience. And so, flash forward when I first opened up our product agency, our first client was Emergency Windshield Wiper, and they wanted a hardware product that could suction cup to any type of glass. And so, at the time, I tried to hire somebody to design the casing around all the electronics that we had put together, and it was really hard to find somebody. I couldn't find anybody. I looked on Fiverr, and it was just really not a pleasurable experience. I went to old classmates that I had worked with in college, and they were either too busy, and one of them actually gave me a book to go do it myself. And so that's what I did. I 3D printed it, I designed it, 3D printed it, and we delivered it, and our client was very happy, and I realized something very important with that experience. I realized experts are learning as they go. If they don't know how to do something, well, they'll pick it up and they'll do it, and they'll deliver. It's kind of this concept that Abraham Lincoln quoted. He says, "Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I'll spend the first 4 sharpening my axe." And so, flash forward to the pandemic, I'm working with a team from Spain designing a mobile app for a 3D printed ventilator. And this mobile app had a lot of moving parts to it. It had, from what you can see here, it had all types of real-time instruments being connected in. It had all types of things going on with it. And so I really looked to implement a state management pattern that could help really simplify all of the consumption of the API and really help debug and solve problems in the front end. And so I sought the help of an expert, Felix Angelov, one of the members of Very Good Ventures. For those who don't know, Very Good Ventures was the first company to ever release a production quality app in Flutter. That was back in 2017, and they're still the #1 team app consultancy for putting out Flutter apps, and that really is a testament to the block library that Felix Angelov open sourced. And block is a state management pattern. Again, it helps solve all types of problems on the front end. And really, he had open sourced this with incredible documentation, and it was still confusing. So when I reached out to him, he sat me down and he goes, "Okay, well look, we'll go through the app and I'll show you exactly how it can be done." And that was really, really powerful, and it really helped me scaffold my knowledge, because we were building apps and I was proficient, and yet it was still a very complicated topic that he demystified. And I learned something very important there too. I learned experts are teaching as they go. And so I went on to teach my team, and we developed all these apps and all these products, hardware and software products, and it was something that was really powerful because I took what someone else taught me and I taught all of my team, and we were able to implement it. And so it felt like we were onto something, and so that's where L2T was officially born. This concept of learning to teach and teaching to learn. Really, it's about passing down knowledge, expert knowledge, to help scaffold people's understanding. And so we first went off and started prototyping this concept. We prototyped this concept as we were building it. We taught people how to code, and they delivered parts of the platform. And so we taught them different things. For example, decentralized tokens, or video streaming, or authentication through a cloud platform. And what happened was all of these people that we taught went off to go create their own businesses, to go build their own ideas. Some of them opening up their own companies. And so the last thing that I think really crystallized it for us was we all have ideas. I realized all of us have things that they want to build. And so how could we channel all that? That was really, really the question that we had. How could we incorporate that into our product? And so we rebranded our agency and gave people a choice. They could either come to us and we'll completely build it for you, or we can teach you how it's built. In the process, we're teaching you on a real life project. You're learning under the guidance of an expert how to deliver and how to build production quality products. And so we relaunched last week, actually, and it was this concept was so big that we actually had to take down all our advertising. We had too many people coming to us, and so it was a very good sign that perhaps we're onto something here. And this is the continuing story. We're excited to share it and spread this concept out there, because we believe it really is a generative and completely different approach to delivering great products.